Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Isn't that just a wonderful song? I'm glad everyone likes it. Probably no one does, but I do, so good enough for me. So, I decided that I'm going to try a new show. Also, I haven't had much sleep, so why the fuck not try it now? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? It's shit. That's great. So, basically, I see a lot of complaints that people don't like news or they don't like certain things. They don't like other people's views, so why don't we just stick with the fucking facts? Can you argue with the facts? Well, probably, because some of these are probably wrong. But they're out there, and I have stolen them. So, if I've stolen these facts, I can read them. So let's go down the list, shall we? Artificial bananas. Actually, the flavoring in bananas doesn't taste like real bananas because it is based on the gross Michael banana, a species that went extinct in the 1960s after a widespread banana disease. Can you imagine that? But then again, I don't eat any banana candy, so how would I know? Wait, runts. I eat the runts. The bananas and the runts. That's it. No more. Despite its romanticized reputation, the Pony Express was only in operation for 2 years. Really, 2 years? And we talk about it all the time. The Motion Picture Association of America has trained 2 Labradors to detect pirated DVDs and CDs. I'm guessing these facts might be a little bit old there because I don't think they care too much anymore. I'm sure they're more worried about torrents and stuff. U.S. eggs would be illegal in a British supermarket because they are washed. British eggs are illegal in the U.S. markets because they're unwashed. Aha! Differences! Shakespeare is the only author with its own Dewey Decimal number, and that's going to be 822.33. Awesome. In the Bible, God kills over 2 million people. Satan kills 10. Can you imagine that? King Tutankhamun's penis was mummified erect. How? Ooh. Did they just... I don't want to know how that was done because I just assume when you're dead, you're not going to die with a boner, right? Maybe they're just sick, those Egyptian peoples. I mean, come on, buddy. Come on. The original prints of 46 episodes of Cartoon Network's What a Cartoon have been lost forever. The only surviving prints are No Smoking and The Chicken from Outer Space. I don't even know what a cartoon is. I'll never know. The stickers that supermarkets use on fruit is completely edible. Even the glue is food grade. That's right, people. You can eat those stickers. I eat stickers. I turned out well. Microgravity can cause severe flatulence. Oh, man, that's bad because if you're floating around, and you're just letting loose some ass, that'd be nasty. I mean, because actually it'd be kind of cool because you could, swarm someone and just all, group fart on them, So it'd be not so great for the person you're doing that to, but it could be cool for you. The Roman Colosseum was built with a retractable roof. Really? Back then? And there's people still living in mud huts without plumbing these days? What the fuck? The Huns had no writing system, so all accounts of them were written by their enemies, who all described the Huns as a monstrous in appearance, in speech, and behavior. So that's kind of what happened with the Romans and the Germans, the Germanics or whatever. They kind of wrote very bad of each other. It makes sense. The first video game was called Tennis for Two, and it was created in 1958. Damn, I was born in 1985. Just switch that around. Bam. There is no such thing as a poop transplant. Or actually, I'm sorry. I'm retarded. There is such a thing as a poop transplant. That is fucking disgusting. April 11th, 1954 is considered the most boring day of the 20th century because nothing significant happened. Well, let's change that. First we'll need a time machine. Since they were required to notify suspects before they were arrested, in reality, everyone expected the Spanish Inquisition. Man, must have been a real fucking nightmare to live back then. A Fish Called Wanda is the only movie with a recorded death by laughter. Someone laughed so hard they died laughing to this movie. I mean, I don't even think I've seen this. And if I have, it's been a long time. I'll have to check it out. After Ozzy Osbourne left Black Sabbath, Michael Bolton auditioned to replace him. Can you imagine that? Michael fucking Bolton? In some Catalan cultures, a nativity scene will feature a character called the Cagagner, who is pooping near the manger. That's disgusting. No, we can't do that. That's just not culturally correct. The 1946 Adventures of Superman radio show revealed that the secret codes and rituals of the KKK, making it a laughingstock and drying up Klan recruitment almost overnight. Wow. That's weird. Superman and KKK, who would have fucking thought? Rembrandt's students pranked him by painting fake coins on the floor to watch him try to pick them up. Oh, fucking Rembrandt. Oh, you silly asshole. Vampire bats not only drink blood, but also urinate on whatever animal they are drinking blood from. That's like worse than just a standard parasite, like a flea. That's disgusting. Graffiti is plural. Graffito is the singular form. Wow, man, maybe I should go ask my Hispanic friends like Stabby. Yeah, the more you know, right? The only surviving examples of Shakespeare's handwriting are 6 signatures he signed on legal documents, and none of them spell his name correctly, leading many to believe Shakespeare was illiterate. Wow. What a fucking revelation. The Pringles man's name is actually Julius. I always wondered. He is a very handsome fellow. I like his stash. The Statue of Liberty is not depicted as standing still, but rather breaking shackles of oppression and stepping forward. Oh, okay. A very large number of dinosaurs were probably covered in feathers. Even the mighty T-Rex. I don't buy that. It's just hogwash. I call bullshit. Had the Titanic hit the iceberg head on rather than try to go around it, the ship probably would have survived. No. It was meant to go down, that piece of shit. Allergies to the Brazil nut can be passed on sexually. I don't know. I think I'm being trolled here. That doesn't make sense. The melody for the American national anthem is based on an old English drinking song. I just all of a sudden liked it a little bit more. New Year's Day has a religious background to it. It was celebrated as the day Jesus was circumcised. The Lord was circumcised? That's weird. There was an Atari game called Custer's Revenge, with the goal being to avoid arrows while trying to rape an Indian woman tied to a pole. Oh, that's awful and funny at the same time. There's a school in Jacksonville, Florida, named after Nathan Bedford Forrest, first Grand Wizard of the KKK. The school bears the name to this very day. Well, what's wrong with that? Mr. T started wearing gold chains as a club bouncer. They were either lost by customers or left behind by them after the fights. So, wow, okay, let's just be honest, he stole them all and just collected them. It is estimated that there is one landmine for every 17 children on Earth. Damn, that's a lot of landmines. Graham crackers and Kellogg's cornflakes were invented as a way to stop people from jerking off. I still like both, although I do prefer Frosted Flakes because I do like that sugar. The Big Bang Theory was first proposed by a Catholic priest. That's not a very good Catholic now, is it? the inventor of 5-hour energy drink, lived as a monk in India for 12 years. Yeah, and if you read what he's doing now, he's doing all those projects in India. The Bagheera Kiplinga is the only known spider in the world that is an herbivore. What the fuck? A spider herbivore? Man, come to me when there's a fucking flying spider or some shit. Cookie Monster's real name is Sid. Nope, that's fucking more horse shit. Where did I get these fucking facts from? For most of us, a human's earlobes and nipples are perfectly aligned. Well, I got screwed. You have been further up your mom's vagina than your dad has. It's really disturbing. By body size ratio, the barnacle has the largest penis in the animal kingdom. I don't even know. I'm just lost now. The average male ejaculation contains approximately 1.5 terabytes of genetic data. Okay, now I'm just freaking myself out here. Because of time dilation caused by the speed of the planet's orbit, the Earth has journeyed 7 years into the future relative to the Sun over the last 10,000 years. Okay. There is a desk in the Senate chamber called the Candy Desk, and it's filled with, you guessed it, candy. That's the last thing those fuckers need. Dora the Explorer, her real name is Dora Marquez. Okay. India has a mascot named Mr. Pooh, a talking and dancing pile of shit that discourages people from defecating in public. They need that. You can't just not shit in public. It's disgusting. Disgustipating. C.S. Lewis, the author of Narnia series of books, had a genetic deformity that causes people to be born with only one joint in their thumbs. Ugh. Collectively, Gangnam Style has wasted over 15,400 years of humanity's time on YouTube. Damn, that too many people have seen that. I mean, it's wonderful. I love Korean people. Researchers at Georgia's Institute of Technology has discovered that all mammals over a certain size, including humans, take approximately 23 seconds to pee under normal circumstances. That's right. And once you start peeing, if you know what you're doing, you can flush it at the right time. So just as your last drop is exiting you, the last will go down the drain and you can get out of the bathroom that much quicker. That's the trick in life. The Trinity site is a museum in New Mexico where the first A-bomb was detonated. The museum is only open 12 hours each year. 12 hours each year. Okay. What a fucking moneymaker that must be. Sunflowers can be used to clean up nuclear waste. Bill Murray agreed to voice Garfield because he thought Garfield was a Coen Brothers movie. Agatha Christie's books, And Then They Were None, also known as 10 Little Indians, was also called 10 Little Niggers. And it was first released in 1939. Ah, the good old days. When you call someone a pussy, you aren't calling them a vagina. You're calling them a shorthand word for pusillanimous, which only means they are timid or they lack courage. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. Oh, we're getting fucking crazy here. According to Stephen Hawking, the primitive ancestors of the chicken laid the egg or how that ever came from. They're saying here that the egg actually came before the chicken. So, according to that tale, the chicken before the egg wins. That's okay. Well, good to fucking know. Continuum was an AIDS HIV denial magazine that ceased publication in 2001 after all its editors died of AIDS. What the fuck? That is weird. The saber-toothed squirrel depicted in Ice Age was not real, at least until 2011, when one was actually discovered. During the 18th century, the price of admission to an English zoo was 3 halfpence, or you could bring a cat or dog as payment, and they were fed to the lions. Oh, that's always nice. When the U.S. president is unmarried, or his wife dies while he's in office, one of the female relatives becomes First Lady. The movie which holds the record for the most uses of the word fuck is a movie called Fuck. It is used over 857 times, over 9 times a minute. Movie trailers used to be shown after the movie, which is why they are called trailers. Okay? The alphabet song, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and Ba Ba Black Sheep all use the same tune, a tune that was written by Mozart. Motherfucker. There are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on every beach on Earth. But there are more atoms in a single grain of sand than there are stars in the universe. Fucking mind blown. Harvard recently discovered that 3 books in its library were bound in human flesh. Wow, got some sick fucks in this world, you know that. Alaska is the farthest north, farthest west, and the farthest east state in the United States. Sure. The time difference between when the Stegosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex lived is longer than the time difference between when the Tyrannosaurus Rex lived today. Compared to today. R. Kelly is illiterate. How? What? I don't... I'm losing my mind here. Nintendo is so wealthy, they could lose $250 million every year and remain solvent until 2052. This must be old because we're talking about Nintendo. We're not talking about Microsoft. We're not talking about PlayStation or Sony. This must be just really old. The United States experiences 75% of the world's known tornadoes. 75% in America? I don't know. Maybe this isn't the chosen nation after all, you know? As of 2010, Bill Gates donated well over half of his estimated $61 billion to various charities. Well, when you got $61 billion and you give half away, you still have $30 billion, so sounds about right. You know, what are you going to do with $60 billion? I mean, besides, obviously, get a really nice island and go from there. One United States aircraft carrier has a more powerful air force than 70% of the countries on Earth. We're talking about a little rebellion, a little overthrow. The smell of freshly cut grass is actually the grass giving off a chemical distress call. Aw, fucking you plant-killing motherfuckers. Aw, it's hurting. When properly sealed in a glass container, honey will not rot and will stay edible for thousands of years or longer. Gotta love yourself some honey. The phrase, luck of the Irish, was actually meant as an insult, and that the only way an Irishman could ever succeed at anything would be through sheer luck. Oh, poor fucking Irish people. Oh, motherfuckers. A survey in Oregon discovered that panhandlers outside of a Walmart were making more money than the workers inside. There you go, people. All you Spreakerites that are looking for that big payment, you're looking for the big monies on Spreaker? Nope, you're not going to find it on Spreaker. You're going to find it outside of Walmart. There you go. If the sun were the size of a white blood cell, the galaxy would be the size of the continental United States. Man, that's just too big. Man, why does everything have to be so big and endless? The Church of Satan does not believe in the existence of Satan, and they do not worship them either. Okay. It snows metal on Venus. All of the United States flags placed on the moon are now bleached white due to the sun's radiation. I say Zog false flag, if you know what I mean. The Tourette Syndrome's Association praised South Park for its accurate portrayal of the disorder. There is a metal band called Hatebeak, whose lead singer is an African gray parrot. Damn, we need to cover some of him on the Spreaker Worlds. At $150 billion, the International Space Station is the most expensive structure ever built. I didn't realize that was the most expensive thing. Holy shit. Anywhere between 1% and 10% of people of European descent are immune or resistant to AIDS. Oh, wow, that's white privilege if I've ever heard it. Ray and Edith Batman sued the Commissioner of Internal Revenue in the U.S. in 1951, leading to the humorous case title, Batman versus the Commissioner. That's good. No NBA player has ever worn the number 69 while playing professionally. Come on, just wear it. What's the big fucking deal? Betty White is literally older than sliced bread. Michael Jackson composed the music for the video game Sonic 3 and Knuckles Project Chaos. Nearly all koalas have chlamydia. Oh, man. I don't even want to know how they got it. Oh, that makes me feel sick. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire starred together in a low-budget movie that they believed was so bad that they agreed it would never be released in the USA or Canada. And it looks like the name of it was called Don's Bloom. Oh, man. It doesn't... There is enough water in Lake Superior to flood an area of the size of both North and South America under 1 foot of water. Damn. Must get flooded up there. Where the fuck is Lake Superior? There is an estimated Star Wars series called Detours, which has 39 completed episodes and may actually never be released. What is this Detours? What the hell is that? I don't know. Someone, maybe ask Stabby. He's a big Star Wars guy. The University of Phoenix requires a master's degree to teach there, but if your master's came from the University of Phoenix, they don't consider you qualified enough. That's fucked. Adam West is 10 years older than the character of Batman. The word utopia comes from the Greek word meaning no place. The word run has 645 different meanings in the English language. 645 different meanings, run? I know like 2. You sure? When television stations played the Groundhog Day movie, it is customary to play the same 6 commercials in every station break to reference the movie's theme of repeating the same thing over and over and over again. I had no idea. And finally, and this is the very last one, there are undertaker bees that remove dead bee bodies and carry them 50 feet away from the hive. An undertaker? That's a character out of WWF. What the fuck? Like, bees are going to come up here and just steal the title of that? What the fuck are they thinking? This is outrageous. Anyways, that was my little quick show. I didn't have much sleep. I probably sound like shit. Show's probably shit. But if you're here listening to my shit show, that's your shit problem. Anyways, thanks all for showing up. Let me see who's here. Paul Dembski, what's up? Leanne Thomas, what's up? I believe that's Pimp Pat, what's up? Paul, did I say Paul? I probably did. News guy, Todd Morris. And oh yeah, Paulie B. Thanks all for showing up. Just a shitty show. Not much, just fucking bored, waiting for someone else to come on. So thanks for having me. Thanks for listening. Bye.